Here we go. Counting all the assholes in the room. Well, I'm definitely not alone. Well, I'm not alone. You're a liar, you're a cheater, you're a fool. Well, that's just like me, and I know you too. Mr. Perfect don't exist, my little friend. And I tell you love again, and I do it again. Counting all the assholes in the room. Well, I'm definitely not alone. Well, I'm not alone. Look deep into yourself before you play. All others for betrayal, not for betrayal. I promise so easy to say, and easy you fail, and you do it again. When the music seems to cut through, and the light will do the colors. Well, I turn my back and go for all the battle fixing all day. Well, maybe you think you like it safe, but I read you like a letter, like a letter. Your child do not even the pain. It fills me with rage, and you do it again. When the music seems to cut through, and the light will do the colors. Well, I turn my back and go for all the battle fixing all day. When the music seems to cut through, and the light will do the colors. Well, I turn my back and go for all the battle fixing all day. And the gangster keep on telling that he got a son that matters. So I turn my back towards him. Thank you very much for listening.
And there you go. Straight from the lobby soundtrack as requested by the Full Metal Pickle. That's Volbeat with their tune Still Counting. That's some good stuff.
Fuck, Pickle, that got me moist. Like, that was a good pick.
I like that. I might have to listen to them. I might have to go check out their catalog. I like that one. Tastes good. You are correct. That's a jam. Yeah, need something upbeat. I was going through the lobby soundtrack, and good fucking God, every one that I, bless Tyro's heart, but every single one that I pulled up was just like, you know how when you listen to something, it makes you twitch? I mean, just, it's beyond your control. You just twitch. And there was one like, it was a mix between Doki Doki Literature Club and Super Smash Brothers. And there was another one he put in, which was Let It Go from Frozen, that had no music in it. It was just the person singing and the sound effects in the scene. And it gave me a twitch. It did. By the way, what did you think about the new stash?
You know, most people can't wear such a thing and it be fitting for their face. You rock it, Doc.
You think? Because, if I would have kept it right just below the corners of my mouth, it would have been a porn stash, and that would have been wrong.
That would have been wrong. Fortunately, it is not one of those.
Yeah, I'm back to my biker stash, or the Wyatt Earp. It's funny because after I did all the trimming up and everything, Nursey looked at me. She's like, "You've got like that Reed Richards silver stripe through your hair now," and I'm like, "No, honey, that's a skunk stripe." Reed Richards had that silver on his on his Solomon's temples, on the temples of his hair. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, no, I'm not pulling that off, but yeah, I'm hoping. See, I don't know, because I'm going to be doing the whole I'm going to be doing the whole face reveal on the other channel, and I just couldn't. I mean, my general rule is, if I have 7 days in a row with 70-degree weather, then I shave the beard. It's gone. And we had that, and bye-bye. But yeah, I didn't go completely babyface. But good God, man, that took some time. I just start off with scissors, and then cut it down, and then go to an electric clipper and clip it down, and then shave. And it was it took me longer to do that than it did for me to take my shower. And by the way, I do have featured up, guys, this is I will give you the reason why we didn't run last night. I got too lasered in on doing the graphic you see on the left. I was having a discussion with Pants Ninja, and he was talking about how he kind of liked to do a comic book cover, and I gave him a couple of suggestions. But while I was going through the suggestions, I came up with an old Jim Steranko cover of Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I really liked it. And then I started thinking, well, I haven't done one of these in a while. So why don't I go ahead and I'll just, I'll do some mystical, magical compositing. And that thing took me about 4 hours. Yeah, somewhere around 4 hours. And I just kept adding more to it and adding more to it. I tell you what, I'll go ahead for first no context tweet, and I'll send out what the original cover looked like. Because Steranko is a trippy motherfucker. He was a great artist. back in what they call the Silver Age. And he got fed up with being underpaid, so he went to Hollywood and became a storyboard artist. And he made a lot of money because there was one guy in particular who liked hiring him. Matter of fact, there became two guys who liked hiring him. Some dude named George Lucas and another dude named Steven Spielberg. So if you guys go through and take a look at some of the storyboard designs for Raiders of the Lost Ark, that's Jim Steranko. And he still does commercial art too, which is kind of sad because, good God, he was a visionary. He did some trippy ass shit that I enjoy the hell out of. But yeah, so that is my fault. Last night was my fault. Hold on just a second.
1,000. 2 1,000. Oh wait, 1,000. Just 1 second. By the way, sup bitches. Just gonna go ahead and like throw that there now. Because I'm not gonna do the whole, well, I might give it a shot. I can almost guarantee I'm not gonna get everybody's names. Today's not a day for thinking.
It's somebody I haven't talked to in a while. And fucking goddamn you, Pants Ninja. He's got me thinking about stuff. And so we were talking about what type of formats that he wants to run with.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, well, I know some people. He's like, I know people I can talk to, and I was like, I know some people I can talk to too. So I'll hit him up, and I hit up a certain friendly ghost who lives in Gulf City, and he's definitely interested in coming on to Pants' show and talking about art. Which I love getting into discussions with Ghastly about art. He is incredibly passionate about it. And the show I watched all the time, because I have a tendency to dip in and out with Gulf City. It just happens. But I really enjoyed him doing his show Public Works, because he would sit there for a couple hours and show how he animates.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes step by step, and he has a great way of talking through while he's doing it. There's not very much silence, so it's nice to have a real good talker while they're doing what they love to do. By the way, the other graphic I put up, I don't know. Did you see the watch page? I put it. Well, because
yes, I did.
Yeah, because
I had to.
Okay,
to hear the song.
Oh, okay, because the comic book, of course, is Doc Griffin, Agent of IRS, and I was like, that seems a little one-sided. So I pulled up the old Halloween graphic of Cadunt, Mistress of the Dark.
Well, yeah, but Doc, you could have kept Doc Griffin, Agent of IRS, because there's still other people in it too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. I mean, you're technically in it twice, because I really do love the character spot up in the top left.
Yeah, that's really cool. And you're in it twice as well.
Yeah, I stole that from Steranko too, because Jim Steranko is a fucking comic book artist god. He never gets the respect that he needs. And by the way, can you guess what took me the longest to do on that comic book cover?
Zell.
Zell was like a 1 minute drop in. I already had his head cut off.
Ninja?
No. Although I did recolor Ninja because Ninja's supposed to be in black, and the guy they had on top of it was like green and orange, and I'm like, this is stupid.
Well, I would have put Ninja in blue just because, like, his old avatar was like the little like blue chibi.
Oh well, I didn't just because the Nick Fury was in blue.
Yeah. Turish.
No, actually, I learned how to do the perspective skew thing. I was teaching myself as it went because I fucked up like a couple days ago, and I was sitting there trying to frame something, and I hit shift while I was trying to do the move, and it warped it, and I'm like, oh, what's this? So like, and you can even see there's an Insomnia Ramble Stream logo behind gaming, and I mean, basically, I had to slap them in and then cut the characters out around it. But the hardest thing to do was that goddamn background. Because if you take a look at the original, you'll see that it goes all the way across. And I was running off an old comic book cover, so it's a little pixelated, a little dirty.
Yeah.
And I just decided, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to recolor the whole background. So there's this speckle paintbrush gimmick that you can use, and I tried to shade it down. I can't say whether or not I passed or failed, but at least you can't see like the original lettering. So I sprayed that shit out. And yes, you guys in the audience can wonder whether or not is that Turish or is that Turish AI in the picture.
Dun dun dun. Mystery.
I will never tell.
I don't know shit, so don't ask me.
Yeah. Let's see. Before I light this, I guess we should probably say some good mornings and get to it, shall we?
It's an idea.
Okay.
I mean, I already did my good mornings because, like I said, I can give it a shot, but I don't think I'm going to get all the names.
Well, we have 19 people watching currently.
Yeah.
And not all of them have chimed in, but there's a good portion. So, good morning, 3-4 Yoda. Good morning, Buzz of the Hive. Good morning, RYNO. Good morning, Our Goat Turish. Good morning, TM. Good morning, Sir Adamantine. Good morning, one of our immortals, Ghost Dog 999. Good morning, Shamus Darby. Good morning, Pants Ninja. And I hope if he's got the time, he'll drop in and say hi. Matter of fact, you know, the red carpet's out for anybody who wants to stop in. If you're in the ward, then feel free to jump on. Good morning to the Full Metal Pickle. Good morning, Bunny. Good morning, Gaming and Yelling. Good morning, W.R. Costin. Good morning, Tom Leach, who loves gaming and yelling more. And that's okay. Good morning, Victor Rand. And, good morning, Nacho Damas. And good morning, Mandy G. Gee, I'm glad you're here. And good morning to TM Ryder. And good morning, Xena Starwind.
Fuck my face. All right, let's see if I can do this, people. I know you started with 3-4s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 3-4s, Buzz of the Hive, Rhino, Turish. You said TM, but then you said TM again.
Did I?
So, so TM. Fuck me. Hold on. Shemus Darby, Pants Ninja, and then there was a slight long diatribe. No. Good morning, another one of our immortals, Ghost Dog 999.
I was scrolling.
Huh?
I was scrolling.
Oh. I believe you said Bun Bun, Gaming, Costin, Mandy G, Tom Leach, Addie, Xana Starwind, and that's. Oh, did I say Shamus Darby? Because
Yeah.
I know you did that. Shamus Darby, because that always sticks in my head.
Gloria
And
Begata.
Victor Rand.
Oh, so close. So close. And Stan Ulch just slipped in through the back door. Hey, Stan. Good morning.
Use lube next time, Stan.
Only two. There was only two.
Oh. Yeah, well, hey, I tried.
That's pretty damn good. You get A minus. There you go.
Ugh, dishonor.
It was.
I'm Asian. That's dishonor. That's pure nothing but dishonor. I need to go and commit seppuku. Sup, bitches. There. I missed nobody.
There you go.
Who did I miss, though? But who did I miss?
Nostradamus.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I was thinking Nostradamus, too. But I'm like, no, I may not be thinking the right. Anyway. And who else?
And TM Rider.
I said TM.
Did you? Well, then you only missed it by one.
No, because it was 3/4.
That's an A then. That's an A.
Rhino. That's still dishonor on my family. There's still dishonor. It's A+ or dishonor. That's how this works. My ching chong blood demands it.
By the way, apparently, W.R. Costin has not seen the new shirt in the TeePublic. We'll pop that up. You see the pink shirt right there? That's the newest design for our TeePublic store. But
it's pink.
Well, you can get any color you want. I just wanted to separate it from all the fucking black shirts that we have.
Hey, black is a good color. I'm just saying. Is it the fuck my face shirt?
Yeah.
All right. For those of you who may not be aware, that was inspired by me having constant sound issues, and the way that it seemed to have gotten itself fixed was by me screeching "fuck my face." And for some reason, every time I would say that would come in loud and clear. But half the time, anything else I said would just start like cutting out or roboting or whatever.
And for some reason, Samaj had to draw it.
I think I know that reason. Because Samaj is an artiste.
There you go. That works.
Yeah. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
So yeah, hey, by the way, once again, Streamlabs is dicking me around in the emails that I sent. They're starting to repeat shit. Well, what did you see in this, or what did you see that? I literally sent all the URLs with screen caps of what pages I was seeing, and so yeah. Now we're just running around in circles. Now, if you guys do decide to dono, we still can't see shit as far as the comments that you're leaving with the donos, but the banner down at the bottom, the dono scroll, that still works, and the pill drop still works. So if that does happen, I will make sure and say a hail and hearty thank you. Yeah, TM, I'm in Discord. So, no fucking clue and no fucking excuse. I have no idea what the hell's going on. But I will say last night, it was a good thing that we didn't run, because about 3 o'clock, all of a sudden my internet shuts down. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, what the serious fuck is going on?
Computer was telling you needed to go to sleep.
Well, it was saying that it didn't recognize anything, and I had to redo my settings and all this shit. And I did the clear the cache and all that shit, which I have to re-log into every fucking thing that has a password. So thanks for that. And then I pulled up my phone, and I thought, well, fuck, I'll just contact people with my phone. And then I realized that the phone wasn't connecting either. So it was the goddamn ISP. So I call them up.
You know,
Go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say, we'd actually had that similar issue at my house not too long ago. And I was gonna bring it up, but I had forgotten about it. And besides, like, I'd gotten it, like, the internet fixed. I think I'd actually texted or messaged you from my phone while I was on my data, like while I was using my phone's data to let you know, because like just internet stopped working, and it was about 45 minutes to get to somebody who's like, oh, don't worry, we'll just restart it from here.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, and shit's just not. It's just not working. So I called them. They said, oh, well, everything looks like it's running fine. And I was like, can you just do me a favor and do a reset? And if it doesn't work from there, I'll start freaking out even more. And he was like, okay. And they reset. And like 5 minutes later, it popped back up. So I had a nice time talking to this kid about working call centers. And he's like, yeah, this is my first time. I'm working from home. It's kind of nice because my son's here and I can spend more time with him. Oh, by the way, TM's in the waiting room. I'll pull him in. Good morning, TM.
Hello, TM.
Ryder.
Yeah, is my microphone working?
Yeah.
No, it sounds like shit.
Hi, gaming.
Good morning, gaming.
Yeah,
Ah.
By the way, there's one thing I wanted to bring up. There's a new hashtag on Twitter.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have seen this yet.
No, I was just testing my new microphone to see if it works. I bought me a pair of headphones yesterday, and my headphones don't match my phone, so they're the wrong kind. So
Well, you just sound a little low, but not by much. It's not too bad.
So there's a new hashtag out there. Are you ready?
No.
Hashtag Blacksit.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
I know what that's about.
Hashtag Blacksit. Oh, please, if you'd like to fill the audience in.
Basically, it's a group of black people who are leaving the Democratic Party and jumping into the Republican Party. It started with that girl. I don't know her name. Candace Owens?
Yeah, Candace Owens.
God damn, I'm good. At least for right now. So yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah, and there's a ton of white people on Twitter now that are just like, about time.
Mm-hmm. Like, about time they become smart. Like, hey, let's stay in the Democratic Party, the party of the slaves who wanted to keep slaves. Why not change to Republican?
Yeah, the place that turned Detroit into a vast wasteland.
Well, gotta go. Thank you for letting me out. Try my new microphone.
No problem, Tim. Stop by when you wanna. At least we're being useful. But yeah, I started reading this and I'm like, is this something like that's racist that people are telling?
That's what you thought.
That are telling black people to leave. And leave from where? And oh, by the way, good morning, Mona. And you know what? If you and your man are running around, you can certainly jump in. Yeah, I'm like, is this another another inflammatory hashtag that's going to get a shit ton of people kicked off. And it wasn't. It was the exact opposite thing that I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy for it, because I thought somebody was trolling at first, and then all of a sudden I start hearing from actual live black people that no, this is like fuck you, we are tired of this. And it's funny because somebody did bring up the point that that usually when you think of solid churchgoers, people who attend church early and often, I know far more black people than I know white people that are, pardon the pun, but religious about attending church. And church, especially Christian church, is very conservative. So that actually seemed like a logical thing. I mean, you can radicalize all you want, but I really don't think anybody should follow party lines. I've always said that, and I've always felt it. I've always voted for the person who I thought was going to do the best job. I want to live in a meritocracy. If somebody, I don't, what was the old joke where they were talking about how, if you were having life-saving surgery, would you want the best person regardless of color, or would you want a person who got the job because of their color? I think that's a pretty easy answer. He said as he lights his cigarette. Let me get back around here. It's an American movement. Yes, and that's correct, Tom. It is BLAXIT.
Stupid faggot king.
Meritocracy is not an alt-right dog whistle. Fuck you. I want the best person for the job. And guess what? When I used to run telemarketing offices, the best people that I found that were really good telemarketers and really good at the jobs were black women, especially black women who had kids. Because, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe they were more focused about what they were doing. Because if you telemarketed right, you made a decent living. You got your hourly plus you got commission. So you always wanted to make sure that the appointments that you were setting up via phone were solid enough to give you a chance, or to give the salesperson a chance to sell the item so they could get a commission off of it, so they could get a cut. And usually anytime something sold, they got $50 right off the top. And this is in the 90s. So $50 is nothing bad to sneeze at. You hit 10 of those in a week, you got an additional $500 on your paycheck. I'm sorry, Kadam, were you saying something, or?
Oh, I was just waiting. I was gonna say the reason why black moms were probably the best telemarketers was mostly because, they're all single moms, and they were probably used to, shaming their kids into this is why your daddy left us. And so shaming people in telemarketing to get them to buy shit like that makes sense to me. And on top of that, when you hear like an older black lady, call you sweetheart or honey, or it's okay, honey, I understand. And then you're just like, oh, I guess I'll stay on the phone with you. Cause yeah, you got that kind of comfort kind of sound. And it's probably because, when you're not busy yelling at your kids and making them realize that the child's existence is the reason why their father left. I mean, anyway, sorry.
Honestly,
racism.
honestly, one of the uh, I'll go on the flip side. And I don't know if it's because of the monetary payout, but when I worked for the Census Bureau, when I worked for the Census Bureau, it was the reverse opposite, because they got a job because of their color, not because of their qualifications. Well, I guess technically that would be a qualification, because the only reason why I even got a second look and got hired was because I have Native American blood. My grandmother was Native American. And so I got hired in because I got a race point. I got an ethnic point. But like the people that we hired, and there was a lot of heavy melatonin. There's a lot of black people. They legitimately got on the job, and they spent time mostly either playing with their nails or talking to their friends, or doing cousin talk, like they taught me in the ghetto. And basically doing their job as slowly as possible because they wanted to make sure it was around for as long as possible. So, I mean, complete and total opposite. By the way, good morning to Sir Dagsalon. And it was it was kind of an eye-opening thing. And I even had some person go, "Well, why are you working this hard? Because you're just getting paid the same as we are." And I'm like, "Are you nuts? I have one level. When I get onto a job, I work like they're paying me." And I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I've always been schooled in the fact that if you're working a job, you work the job to the best of your ability. That you don't fuck off. That, from bell to bell, that is their time. You're on their time, so you have to make the best of their time. It's just like how, people would like sneak out to take smokes. I was incredibly religious about the fact that I would not I would not bother to, because in the big call center that I worked in, there were people who would put themselves in ox. Basically, ox meant you don't get any calls coming in. They put themselves into ox, walk out to the porch, smoke a cigarette, and come back. And then they go live again. Only time I ever smoked was when I swiped the badge for my breaks and my lunches. That's it. And I don't see why this work ethic isn't more popular. Because if you want to get the money, you got to do the job. And this will affect you if you're working at a job where you have either annual or biannual pay raises and work evaluation. If your work sucks, you not only won't get a decent raise, but you might just be shown the fucking door. So why not work it to the best of your ability? I mean, don't go the 110%, because that doesn't exist. Work it the best of your ability. And in that way, when you're done with the day, you can also find a little bit of job satisfaction. Where, I mean, I don't know. Is it just nowadays a job is a means to an end, and people have been taught that you're not supposed to enjoy your job or excel at your job?
Well, all right, Doc. You're talking to somebody here who was basically raised where I was let known that even if I did the best, the most amazing job, that's not going to get me anywhere in the job. In in most cases, that's not really going to do much. It's not going to get me above and beyond. It's not going to give me any sort of perk or satisfaction, and half the time it's just me making up for other people's lack of work, and I would still be let go at the drop of a hat because I'm not valued as a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's and when you get that kind of sense, you know, from your job, all of a sudden you're just kind of for me anyway, because there was one point where I would have a manager, and this was why I'd quit one of my last jobs. But I'd had a manager who would come in, and it would be just me and a cook at this diner for the graveyard shift. And we weren't allowed to close the store. But she would come in, she'd be like, "Why didn't you take your break?" "We're not allowed to close the store. You're supposed to be taking your break." Who am I supposed, like, I have people in here, so you're expecting me to work while I'm on my break? I mean, I'll do that, sure, but what am I supposed to do? When I clock out for my break, I can't put any new orders in. So I can't take a new table's orders until after I get back from my break. And I tried to explain this to her, and she would get on my ass about a number of these different things, like, you need to take your break, you're not allowed to close the store, why is it you let the cook take his break and you are in the back cooking? That's not what you're supposed to be doing. What if you'd cooked the food wrong? And I'm just like, he needs to take a break. He gets paid more than me, first and foremost, so him taking a break is a good thing for the company now, isn't it? And if that's what you're going to flip out about, she was just really bad at being a manager. But she would come in, and the night she came in, again, she would come in like an hour or half an hour before my shift would end, just so she can go and look at the numbers and bitch at me or bitch at the cook and be like, "Why is it you're not cooking more? Why is it this prep and this thing isn't done, even though that's not part of your job description? Why is it these dishes aren't clean, even though that's not part of your job?" Because we both got sick of it. We're just like, we're understaffed. We're underappreciated, we're overworked, and we're getting bitched at for trying to continue to work. And the last time she'd come in, we both were just like, "All right, cool, we quit." He finished out the rest of his shift, but he still had like 2 hours left.
Yeah.
I had like half an hour, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, then you go ahead and handle it." And I took off my apron. I'm like, "Consider this my 2 weeks." And I made sure to talk to the general manager.
Mm-hmm.
And I let her know, I'm like, "Hey, I just wanted to officially put in my 2 weeks. If you decide to take me off the schedule, I understand, and that's fine. But I just wanted to let you know officially now that I am putting in my 2 weeks notice." And this wasn't the first time this manager had people just quit and walk out on her, and it continued to be a trend until that store finally fell apart. But you work in a job like that where you're just talked down to and treated like shit. You tell me where the motivation to go above and beyond is. And especially when you're not going to get any bonuses in any way, shape, or form. It's not like I'm going to get a yearly review at this diner and they're all of a sudden going to be like, "All right, well, we'll give you a raise. All right, well, we'll go ahead and do this for you. All right, we're going to go ahead and do that for you." Nah, it was just a basic bare minimum wage job, which I had a really shitty manager who treated me like crap, and as well as any other employee, to the point where they were severely understaffed, and they had some people coming in and working overtime, and then they were bitching about these people working overtime, like, why is it you were working for this many hours? You should have clocked out. And continued working while clocked out. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. No, that's not gonna happen. I remember I worked for a telemarketing company that sold magazines by phone. And I got very good at it to where they would spend like half my day would be spent cold calling. The other half would be spent verifying.
Mm-hmm.
So I would sell these people in the first half, then I'd close them in the second half. Not the same people, it would be, but and they got a meeting because we had a big bitch about the fact that, we were literally down in a basement, like 24 people in this basement, and it got hot and it got sweaty. And we were like, just get an air conditioner in here. The only thing that we're asking for is an air conditioner and a dehumidifier. Because, in a basement, it's going to get sweaty, especially in the summer. And the person who was running it, it was Daddy's money, but she was running it.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I was working 2 full-time jobs. I was doing security at night, and then I have a couple hours sleep. Then I'd go in and I'd do this telemarketing shit. And she brought everybody together, and she said, I've been hearing some stirring. Some people have been making noise about how they're not happy and that we're not doing the things that we need to do. And she goes, only thing that I have to say about that is if you're not happy here, if you don't like the fact that we're not going to get you an air conditioner and we're not going to get you a dehumidifier, if you don't like that, then right there is the door. And I looked at her for a second and I was like, okay. I got up, got my shit, and started walking out. They her and one of the supervisors caught up with me. And they were like, well, we didn't mean you. And I was like, that was for everybody. And if you're not going to do the basic thing, you guys already know I have another job. So I don't necessarily need this. It's just I'm kind of out the house right now. I'm in a sleeping room. So I'm just going to work to occupy my time. So I don't need this. If you guys want to do a power play, you guys go ahead and do it to somebody else because I ain't biting.
Mm-hmm.
And they even called me back up a week later and goes, so what do you think about coming in for just a part-time thing? Just come in and do the closing. And I'm like, did you get an air conditioner, a dehumidifier? No. All right, then. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. Bye. So they were not happy. And it's funny, too, because it got to the point where when I got unemployed because I forget what the circumstances were, but I was just looking for a job, any kind of job at that point. And I think it was because I had gotten divorced and I was looking for anything to make money. And I went back to them, and they're like, "Oh, one of the supervisors remembered me," and I'm like, "Well, where's Mindy?" It's like, "Oh, she doesn't come in anymore. She's too busy vacationing." And I'm like, "Well, did you guys get an air conditioner?" Because it was the exact same place. I'm like, "Did you guys get an air conditioner and a dehumidifier?" She's like, "Yeah, we got central air." And I'm like, "All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot." And it just crushed me out. I'm like, I worked this job. I was good at this job. Matter of fact, that's the job that taught me how to skip trace. I think that's the real reason why they wanted me, because in the closing part, they would have me skip trace people who hadn't paid. And so I got in there and I was just like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this 8 hours a day. So I went and found a better telemarketing job, and then I got a chance to be like doorman and part-time bouncer at one of the local bars that I used to drink at, because they're like, well, you're in here enough, you want a job? And I'm like, okay, shit, sure. They're like, you look like you could handle yourself. And I was like, yes, this mustache says that I can handle myself. I wish I could show people that picture. I do.
Well, you can show some people. Like the one of the last like actual like leave the house jobs that I had. It was the one that I'd had last year, 2018, I think it was. Yeah. Anyway, but the last job that I had, like, I actually like almost broke down crying to my boss one time because I was just like, I've never been treated like a person in my job before, and you guys actually treat me like a person, because they were just like, hey, you don't have to cut, because I was like, do you guys need extra help? Like, do you guys need me to do anything? Like, I will learn how to do any and all of the things. I don't care. Like, I will work my fucking ass off for you. You guys have my unadulterated work ethic right now. Like, when I get that like sense of like, I got you and I got this because you fucking got me, and I know that you got my back on this shit, like, it's
I mean, you're always willing to work for somebody who appreciates you, even if you're in the most shit job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like when I was doing the janitorial stuff for my construction buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, dude, I can't work it. And he was like, no, the thing is, you come in and you do whatever you can. I never see you sitting around. I never see you taking a smoke break. I never see you sloughing off. You're always doing something and trying to do something. And he's like, I appreciate that. That's worth my money.
Mm-hmm. Like, if it hadn't been just a seasonal position, and they were trying, and they let me know that they were trying to keep me for a permanent position, but if it hadn't been a seasonal position and I hadn't like dropped the hours to the degree that they had dropped, I would have stayed. No questions asked, no problems. Like, I did not care. Like, that place made me feel like I was a person.
And
they. Hmm?
No, I was going to say, I completely agree with you.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that I don't, cause you were saying, like, is that just not something people do anymore? Like, do they just not work for the joy of it and just, put in their best effort and all that jazz? No, they do. When they find a place like I said, the last one that I had worked at, or the last like out of the house job that I had, that wasn't Tommy. But like, I know that for me, as soon as I stop feeling like I'm being treated like a person, that I'm just another number, and here's your uniform, here's your, you make sure you put that on, and you're not a person, you're just a means by which the store can make money.
Yeah. Just a cog.
That's when that's when I just put in the bare minimum. And I'm like, oh, let's see, it's been like, 4 hours. I'm going to go and take a smoke break because I've checked on all this shit and whatever. It's a slow moment. If it's not a slow moment, I'm still just putting in the bare minimum. But even my bare minimum isn't complete trash. Or at least I don't think it's complete trash. And if it is, then oh well. Treat me like a person. Treat me like I'm a living, breathing thing that needs food and water and to use the bathroom every once in a while. And then, guess what? Maybe I'll put in like a little more than the bare minimum. Who knows?
By the way,
But you will never get me to go above and beyond for you unless unless like I'm just convinced that yeah, you fucking care.
By the way, I did send the stash picture to Mona.
Nice.
I think I sent it to gaming too, but gaming's off. I'm gonna say making food because he's talking about he hasn't gotten laid for a while.
Oh, is he muted?
Yeah, he muted himself.
Okay. But it's one of those things because I'm not the only person I know. Mind you, there's like me and my family. And whenever we find a job that treats us like, yeah, you're worth something to us, you're a person, and we'll treat you like a person who we want to make sure is okay and is taken care of, because we know that that is something that's important. You'll see us go above and beyond. But if you stick any of us, my mom has the highest tolerance for putting up with dehumanizing bullshit. But at the same time, like she actually has gotten enough raises from a bunch of like from the restaurant that she works at.
Yeah.
She's gotten enough raises that she makes a decent amount of money. And that's because like the management there knows of her skills. She's built this reputation over the years of being somebody really fucking amazing in her job set. And in this particular environment. And so she's gotten that reputation, and they're just like, we want you at our store. Well, I require this much money. All right, done deal. We just want you at our store.
By the way, good morning, Mona. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Mona.
Oh my God, she's a mime. Check your sound settings, woman.
If you're talking, Mona, we cannot hear you.
And by the way, good morning to Eleanor Wicked in the chat.
Hi, Eleanor.
And she called me a dick. But she corrected it and said Doc. Now,
but no, it's one of those where as long as you value you remember that your employees are people and you make them feel like they're valued and worth something, you'll get actual work out of them. You know, it's not going to be them doing the bare minimum.
So, are you saying that in effect, the corporate attitude causes people just to go, fuck this. You know, it's just a job.
Yep. That's actually exactly what I'm saying. That tends to be the biggest issue is, you know, especially when like the corporate people will come down and they'll just be like, oh, you shouldn't let them be taking these breaks because that means that they're spending less time working and we need it to be more efficient and blah, 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 blah. Because half the time, most of the people up in corporate are sociopathic or psychopathic. You know, they're too analytical and they don't take into concern the human condition. Because people, sure, you can go ahead and overwork a person. You can go ahead and give them a massive workload and then cut down any and all possible break time. But guess what you're not going to get from them? You're not going to get the best. Because they won't care. And there are some people who will try and try and try and try. And those are the people that corporate really wants. are the ones that do not value themselves in any way, shape, or form.
Yep, just greasing the wheels. Yeah. The last telemarketing place that I worked for was a third party for AT&T, and those people were just like, wait a minute, this person's good. They show up on time. They know their shit. And there's a certain ceiling. You could only go so far. But so far was you got to the point where you were a supervisor. And people that gave a shit, they fast tracked the hell out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And people that didn't give a shit, they just let them sit on the phone, waited for the 6-month review to come and go, you suck. You got 30 days to improve or you're out. And people would be like, oh, that's putting too much pressure on me. And it's like, if you weren't fucking around for 6 months while they were still paying you, you would not have that conversation.
And there's always going to be people like that. There are. There's always going to be people like that. And then there's always going to be people. But the thing is, it shouldn't be the norm, for people to be like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna put in a bunch of this hard work and get little to no like acknowledgement or recognition or anything like that. That shouldn't be the norm. We're not fucking machines. I mean, it's not like it. If corporations continue to treat, because I think some of the people who get treated the shittiest, and I understand why. But some of the people who get treated the shittiest are in the military.
Yeah.
But they had to follow certain regiments, and basically, military's whole mindset is break them down into nothing so we can mold them into what we need. I can kind of understand. I mean, I still think it's, that's the first step to the PTSD, and then when you send them overseas to get like shot at and watch people die and stuff, that's the second step. But I understand the mindset that is needed and required, which is why I'm always really, 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 really pissy, knowing that the VA is not built in the right way to take care of our vets once they're out of the military service, or once they have finished up their military service, once they have been discharged. Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of people who have been broken down and kicked down into the ground and treated like they're nothing. And then they get out, they don't get the kind of service that they need, they don't get the kind of help that they need from VA, and we don't have enough like people on the psychological end to help them like remember, hey, no, you're a person, you're not in the service anymore, you don't have to treat other people the way that you treat them, which is why a lot of military kids, even if they don't join, they wind up growing up being pretty fucked in the head too. Hi, example. And that, like, it winds up being like this constant cycle, where it's just like and I think the best way to do that would be to help the fucking vets. I'm a huge advocate, major advocate for fixing the fucking VA system, because I think it's way too fucked. It doesn't have enough funding. It doesn't give enough help, and they need to do better.
Our rhino wants to be treated like he's nothing, and he's calling you mommy.
Rhino, you have to pay me, honey. I will gladly be your dom, but that requires money. If you got the money, honey, I got the time. I will call you hot garbage.
And I'm talking to Pants via the magical Discord DMs. And if he'd like to come on, he certainly can.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm... Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop looking at that. By the way, Ghost Dog did drop in a note in the ward that said he just picked up a Doc Griffin and Sir Addy shirt.
Nice.
And from what I have been told right now, even though that might not be the greatest thing in the world, because they really need to stick with the 35%. Come on, people are dying out there. But they got 30% off everything. So $20 shirt's going to net you $14. Plus they'll put a little bit of Vaseline on it before they fuck you on the shipping. But at least there's no sand in that Vaseline. But yeah, their absorbent shipping fee is just fucking insane. Wait a minute, why is somebody... Dude, I don't have my Facebook on, and I'm not turning on my Facebook. Apparently Mona's having headset difficulties.
Oh.
Mastery begins with humility. Yeah, I think humility is part of it. That's what Stan Ulch says. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Apparently, a Ghost Dog says it was $23, $6.99 for shipping.
Oh, wow.
So apparently their shipping's gone down.
Damn it, I wish I had money now.
Yeah, tell me about it. I still haven't even bought the Enabler shirt, and I definitely want that one. I also want the Full Metal Cadunt one, too. I'm sorry, I can't wear a shirt that says fuck my face on it.
I think I either want a fuck my face pillow or a fuck my face tote bag. I might just get it as a shirt though, because I know their shirts tend to be cheaper. I need too many of the merch.
Well,
I don't have enough money for all that stuff that I want.
Well, I'm sure that with the resolution that he put it in. No, wait, you can't get a tapestry out of it. That would have been a nice tapestry.
Yeah.
Yes, WR. Cadunt has a YouTube channel. It's listed down in the descriptor.
I don't do shit on it.
I'm trying to...
Mostly because, like, I'm waiting to see, like, cause I'll do requests. It might take me a bit to get it done, but I will do requests for a price. $5 minimum. Depending on what it is you want me to say. Or do.
And by the way, the last show got blocked in like 17 countries. Okay, so it got blocked in Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Mayotte, Russia, Georgia, Israel, Japan, Réunion, Turkey, Kazakhstan, Armenia, Uzbekistan, China, Ukraine, Kyrgyzstan, St. Helena, and Greenland. Can you remember anybody saying they were from any one of these countries?
No.
Okay.
No. So basically, it's blocked in places that don't matter.
Well, you know what caused that blackout?
What caused it this time?
Baby metal.
Was it the music?
It
was baby metal?
was baby metal. I'm like, fuck you. I'm keeping baby metal in there. You can kiss my ass.
Yes.
Sorry about your luck, you 17 countries that don't even watch this. We're keeping baby metal. But, hey, we didn't play any baby metal tonight. I don't know anybody from China who's able to listen to anything outside of China. Wait a minute. Buzz the Hive says, holy crap, Doc. If one spends their money right on Cadent's page, talk about a stimulus. Oh my.
I mean, he's not wrong. I had somebody, mind you, this was a private DM, so I gave it to them, but it was just simply they wanted Kadant ASMR saying "Seek Heil."
Oh my.
So I did it. I'm just like, there you go.
What's the old phrase? You pays it, I says it.
Yeah, no, basically, you pays it, I says it. Mind you, I have certain limits on things that I will say. Because I wouldn't be surprised if somebody tried to get me to say something really, really bad. Like that, even with, like there are certain things I won't say. There are certain things that I will not say, but I will say almost anything.
Okay.
For the right price.
Now I'm kind of interested. I don't need the specific words, but can you give me kind of a neighborhood that you would not enter?
Anything that would sound pedophilic.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Anything that sounds too bestialic.
Okay. Not even, well, fuck a duck?
No, that doesn't sound, that's just a turn of phrase.
Okay.
So I have zero qualms saying something like that. I have zero qualms saying something racist. I'm pretty sure all y'all niggas know that by now, so. But yeah, like there's just certain things that I won't say. And usually it's along the lines of anything that I would consider being harmful to children or animals. Let me correct myself. I have no problems with dead baby jokes. Absolutely none. I think they're hilarious.
Yeah. There's some good ones out there.
Okay. So this is meant to be a horrendous joke to get people to give the uncomfortable laughter kind of thing.
Or make them go, Okay.
What's the difference between a dead baby and an apple?
I don't know.
I don't come on an apple before I eat it.
Does anybody come on a dead baby?
That's part of the horrendousness of the joke.
Okay then.
It entertains me, alright? It's along the same lines of what's the difference between a pile, dead babies, and a Porsche. I don't have a Porsche in my garage.
See now, the only one I can think of is a dead baby dad joke.
Oh?
Yeah, which is how do you make a dead baby float? 2 scoops of ice cream, a little bit of root beer.
2 scoops of ice cream and a little bit of root beer. Yes.
Why should you never put a baby headfirst into a blender?
Because you can't hear it scream?
No, because you'll miss the expression on its face.
Yeah, that too.
You know, that's still the that's like the no arm, no leg jokes. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard those. You had family that was in the military, and those were popular for quite a long time.
Oh, that's kind of how I got a lot of like my bad jokes from is because I was raised by a Marine. Like I got to hear a lot of really like horrendous jokes.
By the way, good morning to Brad Young, who came in on dead baby jokes. Yes, you did. Let's see. Okay. I was curious as to which Doc Griffin shirt that you got, Ghost of. Because there are a couple on there.
I really want to get more merch. Like that'd be amazing.
Well, get it before we all die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Death be not proud. I forgot.
Like, I really like the tote bags because I have the cadet design, just like the regular one that you made with like the fancy lettering and all that jazz. I have that as a tote bag.
Oh, you do? Well, well, how about that?
And I fucking love it.
I don't have any tote baggery. I don't have any coffee mugs either.
Well, the tote bags are really, really good. Like they're very sturdy, and I like to take them with me whenever I go shopping because reusable bag right there. And they're actually like great overnight bags for me. So like when I would go over to Zell's and just like hang out there for like a weekend or something, I just need like 1, maybe 2 my tote bags. Here.
By the way, do I put like Addie's and Monin's stuff into the Insomnia Rabel Stream Doctor on Call album?
Excuse me. I mean, I guess so. I don't know.
Might have to make them their own album. Although I still think the bullshit is they should have some type of flat rate, to where you can buy your own design and you get a discount.
That I think would be the smartest for them to do, because they would be able to make bare minimum off of at least the people who make the designs. Who want a sense of their own merch to be able to like take it out there and show it around.
Okay, now this is interesting. I went to sort the store by most popular, and guess what the first one was that came up?
Which one?
The Full Metal Cadunt shirt.
Yeah.
The number 2 is the official Cadunt gear shirt. And then number 3 is the Sir Adamantine philosophy shirt.
That one's a good one. I think I have that as a mug, actually.
I
'Cause,
don't
like,
I don't
I
even
have-
rank. I don't rank in my own store.
Well, because like I have two mugs, and one of them is the one that Fat Andy was like, if you make that into a design, I'll totally buy it. And the one where it's sleeping, it's you sleeping.
Yeah.
So I have that as a mug. Actually, let me see if it's still here.
Bunny has
Or
that
if
as
I
a mug
tucked
as well.
Yeah, but I have that one, and then I have the adamantine as a mug.
There are people out there who are mug collectors.
I kind of am. Mostly because, like, I know, especially with these, they're unique enough that I know nobody can take them without me going, that's my fucking mug. Oh, no, this is mine. Oh, really? Because that's my fucking face on it. Go fuck yourself, you lying cunt. Get it the fuck out of your room and clean that shit.
Are you saying that did happen?
Maybe.
Fucking roommate. She sucks.
Not with any of those, mind you.
Oh, okay.
But it did happen, and I had flipped my shit because our cupboards were empty, and I'd been using a single mug for coffee, a single bowl for like most of the stuff, and a single plate, as well as like one of every utensil kind of thing. And I would wash it, and then I would put it, and I went to go and look for a cup, just a plain cup, to get my niece something to drink while she was over here. And the cupboards were fucking empty. And I'm like, where the fuck are all of my fucking dishes? Mind you, I use the term my dishes, even though it's not necessarily mine, but I got into real bitchy mode. Where, yeah.
You turned up the power.
Just a little bit.
You know, I think the only one I would get is a travel mug, but they want $22 for it. Whereas the coffee mug is like $11.
Mm-hmm. That's the only reason why I haven't gotten one of the travel mugs. Only reason is because they're so expensive in comparison to like the regular like coffee mugs.
Yeah.
And I'm not about that life. Like if I'm gonna be spending like $20 or more on something, it's at least gonna be a fucking pillow or a tote bag. Like go fuck yourselves. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I only have two mugs, and one was a New Orleans Saints mug that my mom bought me back in like the early '90s, and the other one is I have a Fantastic Four mug, which apparently is a rare collector's item now, and I've rarely used them.
I just realized something, Doc.
What?
I want a fuck my face design on a mug.
Did they even? I thought I had it set up for mug, but it's not showing mug. Wait a minute. Let's go to the storefront. Did they just tumor out and say that? Nope, there it is. That's a lovely mug.
Yeah, I want it so that like when I'm drinking coffee in the morning, if I'm using the fuck my face mug, you'll know it's my first cup of coffee.
Yeah, you can just, when somebody starts to talk to you, you can just point to the mug.
It'll be my bad day mug. It'll be my, like, if I wake up and I'm like already in a, bad mood, or it's a full moon, so I'm bleeding profusely from the vagina. They'll know. That could be the mug that I pull out.
Is that from the old women or demons joke?
Mhm.
Okay. I went ahead and no context tweeted it because it actually does look good with the pink, but because it's the default color, you can't change. Anytime you get a mug, it's going to be the default color, except for I did the Trust Me I'm a Doctor with green as the default, and it changed it to purple.
Huh.
So I have no clue how that shit works.
I mean, I know most of the stuff that has to do with me is defaulted with purple because preferences.
Well, yeah, I put purple as the default background for everything except for the full Metal Cadunt one.
And fuck my face.
Yeah.
But I would get it in purple anyway. Purple and black. Purple and black.
Let's see. It does not look bad in purple. Although you could get it in the cream color. There's a double entendre there.
I might have to.
But I was going back through sorting through all my shirts, and I found the Venture Brothers shirts that I made. One of them has the triad on it, and you know what? Let's see.
By the way, hi Bon Bon.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bunny. Let me see if I can find this because I stole somebody's art. I didn't know who they were, and I went to Vistaprint and I just made myself the shirt.
If I were better at drawing, I would have a Doc and Kids design.
What?
I would have a Doc and Kids design where it's you, and then me, Bun Bun, and Ferret.
I can
But
see,
no grandkids, right?
I can see
No,
it set up like.
why would we put an aborted
so
baby
good.
in
There's
there?
no aborted baby.
Or just there's just Zell peering in through a window.
He's like, I want to be there.
A minute.
Bun Bun, if I put Zell in the picture, it'd be underneath your heel.
Good. He is my
It will
favorite.
be underneath my balls.
Okay, so it's still your balls and my heel.
Okay.
I love how compliant you are.
Why not? I just make everything more fun.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I'm trying to figure out. Can I sign into this? Because I know where it's kept, but I don't know. God damn it. What? Oh, couldn't find any user with that name. Okay, let's try this one then. I've been having this issue ever since I did the reset.
Not surprised.
We have sent you an email containing your password. I mean, let's put it this way. It's been such a long time since I have been on Vistaprint that it has my AOL address.
Oh God.
Yeah. So let's see how this works out. My new password is going to be an eminently hackable one because I don't really give a shit if somebody hacks my Vistaprint account because it's not
Doc,
like they...
just use the same password that I use for like a lot of things. It's one of my like 4 passwords.
Password?
Technically, that is one of my passwords. Is password. But my favorite one to use is incorrect.
Oh yeah, it's still on here. All right, cool. Let me this is the I love this shirt. So here, I'll no context tweet it.
By the way, Tom Leach thinks the fuck my face once is a step too far.
I have been asked more than once to do children's merchandise, and I'm like, what a better time.
I agree. I agree.
Oh, hey, Dead Air Gaming is on. It's been a while since I've seen these guys run.
Oh, I have no idea who they are.
Cool. That's Gulf City Outlaw and Lord Byron, I think. I think it's
Dead Air Gaming.
Yeah, Dead Air Gaming.
That sounds like a jab at 2 people.
So there, I put my dick pic on the on their twatters. This one's kind of cute too. I made this for Nursey for one of our anniversaries because she in real life she calls me Beast and I call her Belle. Because she's always got her nose stuck in a book. Oh, I should.
That is so sweet.
I should also. Here's the shirt that I made up for the triad. Matter of fact, I was wearing this shirt yesterday. And these are all designs that I aped from somewhere. But I have not produced them anywhere else but Vistaprint because it's Vistaprint. Oh, I did have the Dr. Ninja logo up. He's here to heal the sick and disembowel the guilty. That was something that kid came up with. Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait, disavowed the guilty?
Disembowel.
Oh, okay. But how do you
done
decide who's guilty or not?
Everybody's guilty.
And
of what?
Everything.
No.
Yes.
No, I disavow that.
See, that makes you guilty.
Anyways, Doc, what were you saying?
You're guilty.
Fuck off, gaming.
Oh no, I was just responding. Somebody sent a message. Oh, by the way, let me show you this. This is what our business cards look like, or used to when we were doing graphic arts. Now, actually, the picture that is on the business card is the one that Nursey put together. Okay. I also did the Ramones hands across your face. I recreated that because I really wanted that. And we're quiet again.
Yay!
Sorry, I'm responding.
Okay. Yeah, I've got everything for those of you who did purchase the or purchase I need to get off this screen. Okay, there we go. For those of you who did win an audience participation prize, if things don't go fucking haywire, I should have everything sent out by the first of the week. I went ahead and saved a little money back. I said, fuck me having a phone. I have enough to actually ship all the packages. So, I am expecting that to go out the door and take
The door?
the door to go out the door and be on your front lawn sometime when the post
It's
office
gonna be on your front lawn.
You know, I don't know. It's whenever the post office decides to drop it into your mailbox.
You both are giving me a headache.
Which head?
The bottom one.
Oh. Is that a bad thing?
Yes.
Isn't there something you can do about that?
You can switch.
Yeah.
Tag, you're it.
All you need is a hand there, gaming.
I like the
All
thought.
you need's a hand. Da 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 da. All you need's a hand.
I kind of like the thought that your satisfaction can be completely up to you. That you always have a hand in it.
I mean,
Dog.
Well, you,
Kadant and I am here.
hey, I didn't go into any type of power tools or anything. I'm rolling old school here.
You don't know.
Duck, cover your ears. Earmuffs.
Okay.
I haven't come in like a week. This is like it is fucking frustrating. Like my hands can only do so much, and recently, like there's no finishing for me, and I am just beyond. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You're about to snap.
Ah.
I have something to tell you after the stream.
Oh my.
No, don't oh my me.
Oh,
Don't you dare.
me? Oh
Don't-
yes.
Don't oh my.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
No.
Can I come back?
Yeah,
You can now. you can come back, please. You coming back will save me. Oh, Father, please save me.
Let's see here. Okay, I'm
I
playing.
love how he's like, let me see here. Like, it was nothing. Like me pleading for him to save me. Like,
Well,
let
you know
me
your
check my
sister's.
schedule.
Well, you know your sister's got your back.
I don't know
And your
I
brother.
don't know anymore. No. I know you do, Kadant.
I got you.
Far.
And I got you.
Say I love won't pay the rent. I won't bow down till money said.
We started on the same song, just at different time.
Babe. I got you, babe.
Yeah, I sang. I got you, sis.
Okay, I'm playing mall music from the 60s.
I would have played Suicide is Painless.
And it's just, I think I'm just going to find almost every single video out there on YouTube that has elevator music, because nobody's dinged me for it yet. And why would they? They'd be embarrassed.
Oh, that reminded me of one of the songs I have to post so you can play.
Okay.
I hope. It is a British steampunk hip hop.
Okay.
Don't judge me. Well, you're gonna judge me and probably harshly, as I do with everyone. But I hope it's positive.
What's a... So wait a minute. What is the title of this tune? Bunny,
Huh?
what is the title of this tune?
I think I'm too drunk to remember. Well, actually, I'm not that drunk, but
That sounds like a good title. Drunk to remember. Good time.
hold on. Let me find it.
Okay.
Because I know the artist, but... No, there we go. It's called Fighting Trousers.
Yes! No, I fucking love that
you know
song. Yes,
You know
I do.
it.
Yes.
It needs to be played, right?
I love that song. It's so
brilliant.
Everything.
What?
That one, and I'm British.
Well, what's the band?
Professor Elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that sound kind of familiar?
I may have talked to you about it before. Because me and Muffin, I think, have talked about it.
I don't know if I want to hear A Cup of Brown Joy.
You want Fighting Trousers. That one's so good.
I just posted it
Okay, wait a minute.
in the lobby soundtrack.
Wait a minute. I'll pause. Wait a minute, is this... I'm trying to think of the one that was kind of a steampunk guy that they said Dr. Horrible ripped off.
I don't think this is him.
It's playing in the background right now.
Fetch me my trousers at once. No, not those. Those are my time travel trousers.
Shit.
Those are my tea trousers.
God, it's been a while since this guy's posted, huh?
Fighting trousers.
Oh yeah, he wasn't that popular.
Yeah.
Come on,
Okay.
British steampunk hip hop. No, those are not genres that are gonna entice people, I guess. By the way, hi Pickle Pickle.
Hello, buddy.
Good
Stop
morning,
cooking.
our Lord and Savior, the Full Metal Pickle. And good morning to Eleanor.
Good morning, Zach. I just came to bring some tidings. I have tried the tech of all the techs of the teching that I can tech, and poor Mona is stranded, not coming on stream tonight because headset decides to be, yeah.
I have never talked to this person, but I like her voice.
I am one of the three who wishes to bend the universe.
Well, welcome.
My sisters in tripletness are Cadunt and Mona, although Mona has spawned me, so I can't exactly call her my triplet. So,
Eleanor, dear.
Wait,
Yeah,
does that make me?
You are, of course, one of the three sisters, and Mona would be the matron. But the only difference is, you three want to end the universe. I actively attempt to destroy it.
I don't mean to bend the universe as a nice thing. We will no doubt bring about the universe's destruction? Should we actually all embody the same space physically and then put that space, have Merc in it, because I can't word tonight, and yeah, the world would die by his own pain and virtue.
I believe you guys are my spirit animals now.
Please let this happen. Oh my god. Please. Please let this happen. Like, I already like bend the universe to my whims on a regular basis.
Right?
Without meaning to. But
Right?
adding Merc's torment on top of that? Oh, yes.
Like I
Give me.
said, the three triplets bending the universe to their wills individually combined together in the presence of one tall boy will bring about the destruction of the universe. It just makes common sense.
With our powers combined.
Captain, destroy the planet.
Oh, it'd be so good.
But yes,
Although, that's
came
what
to bring
COVID's
the
all about,
tidings.
right?
right.
I know for sure now that I love you guys.
Okay, wait a minute. So what would be the 5 elements of the Captain Destroy the Planet?
One has to be period.
As in dot or the actual function of having a period?
What do you think? You're gonna destroy the world? You're gonna destroy it with a period? God damn it, woman.
Well, then phase
Well,
one has already.
the lack of mine.
Phase one occurs on a regular basis within every female, so like phase one has already occurred.
It'd be spite, rage, blood,
Can we not have any can we have one that's not lactation?
yes.
Get my
Hashtag
pissed
me
off
too.
and see what I'll do. Trust me.
Let's see. Spite, rage, blood, laughter, and cunt. With these powers combined.
Where's our witchy magic, though?
That's what makes a witchy magic.
Oh, this is true. This is true.
By the way, the guy I was thinking about is Dr. Steele.
Oh, yeah.
He was pretty good. I don't think he's done shit for like a decade, but
Ooh, witchy woman.
Tom Lynch has a better version than yours, Kadant.
What?
Kadant,
Yeah.
are you hearing the music from my neighbors?
No. That's just the song
Okay,
that popped in my head.
Because he started humming the same tune.
Oh, really?
By the way, Tom Leach said feminism, intersectionality, safe spaces, censorship, and Greta Thunberg.
Are you trying to trade us?
Oh, no. I'm way worse than her, if you get to know me.
Well, she's just a puppet, so who gives a
by the way, I'll just put a little bit of this up so you guys can see it. This is Dr. Steele. Does Dr. Steele remind you of anybody? It's playing. There we go. Hold on. They'll show him.
Oh, you know that last picture that I think it was you, Gaming, that I sent?
Mhm.
That was drawn in pencil, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So should I ink it, because I like the way it looks in pencil, and I'm afraid to ruin it with like pen ink.
Okay. Does
I think you should leave it like that.
so I'm freeze framing it here for just a minute. Does this guy kind of look like what Pickle would look like if he was fronting a steampunk rock band?
And if I wasn't met,
Vaguely, yes.
Not enough beard.
I mean, he has a nice body at least.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he actually does. Didn't even notice until you pointed it out.
Okay, so yeah, that's Dr. Steele. He's got some decent stuff. I don't know, Pickle, have you ever heard of him?
No.
You might like some of his stuff. He's a little moshy, a little industrial,
Oh,
a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll.
I like all sorts of shit. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and back to elderly music. Oh shit, I'm supposed to go check out this guy's new website. He's already hit me up to add content, and I probably will give him some content. Because I only have like about 50 or 60 stories just lying around. I was supposed to hand him over my Valentine's Day one, but I completely forgot. And it's past Valentine's Day, by the way.
Way past.
So, I'm usually pretty good when it comes to passing things through email correspondence. Now, physically getting shit to the goddamn post office, apparently that's the huge hurdle. That's the big ass bump in the road.
I'm sorry.
No. It was the same thing when I made up Cadon's care package. And how fucking long did it take me to get that to you?
9 months. Sorry, I was just saying a number out of just brain.
I was thinking a year and a half.
I just want the cap because it's getting really sunny, and I don't want to wear sunglasses all the time because most of my sunglasses aren't subscriptions ones and description ones. Sorry.
Yeah, prescription.
Prescription. Thank you.
Inscriptions.
I language sometimes, I promise.
Words.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, Tom, I don't know how much it's going to be. I've got an idea of how much it's going to be because I went to the post office, but I don't know specifically how much it's going to cost. And you know, to be honest with you, these guys got a hard enough job anyway at this point. And the post office is like what, a mile from me. So if shit really doesn't work out or I get really irritated, I'll put the fucking things in a cart and walk them down.
But Doc, you're gonna look homeless.
I'm sorry, I got hats. I can use hats.
Dude, I look homeless anyway. No, I used to enjoy doing the walk. Matter of fact, there's a park that's almost 2 miles from where I live, and it used to be a big Pokemon Go hub. There used to be a ton of people out there playing Pokemon Go, and of course, you know, the more people in one spot, the more spawns and the more rare spawns. Or that's how it used to be. And so, yeah, I would walk up there, spend the whole damn day there, and then walk back. Then when the second wave of strokes came in, a 2 mile straight walk just kind of was not conceivable. Although I can still probably do about a half mile before I have to sit down and rest. I mean, that's how when Nursey couldn't make the time to go to the pantry with me, I would just grab that little push cart and go up, because it's about a quarter mile, the church. But okay, here's one thing that really has set a perfect framing, and see if you guys agree with me. Now, with this not yet, what do I call it? I don't want to call it martial law, but this as close to martial law as you can get that's going on right now Isn't it interesting that tobacco stores and churches are considered non-essential businesses?
What?
Yeah, all the churches in my town are closed.
I could give a shit less.
Awesome.
All the tobacco shops in my town are closed. But if you're a
Awesome.
bodega, you can stay open. Or if you're a liquor store, all of our liquor stores are open.
Well,
Oh,
our liquor stores are
that's
tobacco shops.
that's fair because you can die if you quit
Mhm.
cold turkey
Drinking. Yeah.
on alcohol. But
Well, this is
you
very
just
super
gotta get
small
really
minority.
fucking cranky if you quit cold turkey when it comes to nicotine.
By the way, good morning to Bastard Beast in the chat. I have been enjoying your recent videos.
I've only seen one. It was the first like.
You know, this elevator music makes things good, but is it weird, or it just clicked in my brain that literally they said that churches are non-essential.
Makes sense.
Does that? I mean, does that mean anything? Does that tell you the state?
It,
Because they don't
Well,
want
I mean, they don't want them congregating. That's the fucking problem. It's not that they don't want churches to be open. It's because they don't want fucking morons getting together in large groups.
Honestly, I think it's just the reason because the one that I go to, I know they closed because of the fact that all the
wait, church or tobacco store?
well the homeless have really sincerely
Okay.
nothing to do.
Fair.
So they show up at this church and just hang out around it.
Merc.
Good morning.
Oh no.
Good dawn.
Good morning. Cadet, my dear, wake back up.
I'm awake and good morning.
I'm in trouble.
Sorry I interrupted you, dog. I'm so sorry.
No. What? Bastard Beast is saying some churches are getting business loans from the government to help them stay open. I know.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah.
They're not considered businesses, and they're supposed to be separated from the goddamn.
Yeah, non-profits, 501c something or other. I don't know.
Well, yeah, technically a non-for-profit or a not-for-profit business. Now, okay, here's something that I want to ask. They're gonna do these. They're gonna do these relief checks and send them out.
Mm.
I haven't had a job for 7 years. I don't think I'm getting a check.
No, you'll be. If you filed taxes,
I don't have anything to file. I know.
They said something about Social Security. We'll get them too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Social Security gets them too. Unemployment for Michigan, we bumped up to an allowance of like $600 in addition to what we're already entitled to.
Well,
Is that true?
Well, they didn't. Well, they haven't even given me an explanation of what my fucking payout is, and it's been 90 days. And the bursars are just like, did you lose my shit? What the hell's going on? I was nice boy. I was good boy, and I did not give them any shit or harangue them. I gave them the 60 to 90 days that they asked for. Yeah, I think churches should really be considered as a for-profit business and be taxed the fuck out of. Let's see how long their faith lasts.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna last very long. That would that's a whole discussion that I could leave up for another day. But as of right now, the way things are going, like it's just I don't quite.
You don't
know.
white. What?
I don't quite know what the hell the future has to hold for the way society is being shaped right now.
By the way, Merc, I did send you. I got the new facial look.
Oh yeah. The whammon showed me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, I got my biker stash.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh no, no, Doc, what have you done?
Yes.
Free mustache rides.
I got.
That's why
Could
I
you
said
hear
Doc.
the desperation in my voice?
Wait a minute.
What
Well,
have you done?
no. I got rid of the beard
Yeah.
because
But not the mustache.
because my rule is if there are 3 consecutive days of 70-degree weather, then the beard goes. I don't need it anymore.
Don't mind the fact that it snowed today. I mean, shit.
Not here. It didn't.
Oh, fuck you.
Here.
No, I sat out on the fucking porch, and
I
just
went out for gas today at the gas station, which is fucking abandoned, and the wind was blowing sideways, and it was like almost hail, and it like encrusted me in ice. It was ridiculous. It was
Hey,
like I
Mark.
was working on a fucking oil rig.
Hey, Mark.
Yo,
Guess who went to the beach and took had some sun rays hit on?
I mean, enjoy your coronavirus.
Yeah, my area where I live in, there's no real cases.
Oh
So-
yeah, lucky you. My former coworker has his fucking dad's on a vent right now.
by the way, Bunny, did you get the DM?
I just saw the notification. Hold on.
Don't do it, Bunny! It's a trap! It's a trap!
Oh god, did you send me a picture of a beardless you?
Just go look, Bun. But no, here it's been
I don't
raining for
want
like
to.
a week,
Don't do it.
but like the sun, like the skies have been blue. It's just like the clouds that are in the sky will kind of drift over and just kind of like plop rain all over the place. But you can still get sun rays and shit like that, and it's so
Oh, that's
terrible and glorious juxtaposition.
By the way, Kadan, I just looked at that picture, and it looks like I have blue eyes.
Doc,
Yeah.
you kind of look like my uncle in his major gay period.
Hey, you know they once the Leathermen from the Village People died, they needed a backup.
It's like Rob Halford meets.
Now you should see it. It's so thick, I can actually brush it out, and it fans out.
It's kind of like Rob Halford meets Lemmy.
Oh no, I fucked with Nursey today, and I just had it shaved up. I had it shaved up to where I had the mutton chops, and she's like, "Oh hell no." Mutton chops are awesome though.
They are.
No, I didn't write YMCA, but I did come up with the hand gestures.
My great uncle came up with a fucking oh shit, was it Green Acres or was it no, it was Beverly Hillbillies.
Okay, do you guys want to know we're all friends here, right?
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
When I was in college, I had a friend who
I had a friend too.
Karan, I don't think we want to hear this.
no, he wrote he got jobs every so often to come up with story ideas and shit for certain TBS TV shows. And if you guys can ever find it somewhere, I have a special thanks on one of the credits to Mama's Family.
Nice.
I helped with a story plot for Mama's Family. I actually didn't. I just came up with one line. That's it. That's the whole story. I just it's funny the shit that comes up that bubbles into my brain. But he said that I had a writing credit on it, but I'll be honest with you, I thought Mama's Family sucked. So I never actually watched it.
It was funnier as a sketch.
Yeah. Especially the one where Tim Conway was trying to describe the zoo with the Siamese elephants. And good morning, Watch.
Hello.
What?
I can't
Hey, goodbye.
if you could hear me or not.
Kind of. Are you? What's going on?
Just sitting outside, breathing, or doing my best to breathe, and
I was gonna
wanted to come in and check in on y'all, make sure y'all are fucking alive.
I was gonna say. So I take it that the moon landing went well.
What?
It sounds like you just you got like the Neil Armstrong audio.
Sorry.
This is one small step for man, one giant step for coons.
Is everybody
Very
else
nice,
still alive?
Kadant.
That's all
Very
I'm
nice.
asking. Everybody still alive?
For the most part.
I'm trying not to be.
We'll quit that shit. Anyway,
Houston, we have
Bitch, don't tell me what to do.
Anyway, I'll probably pop the main show tomorrow if that's okay.
That you'll do what?
Pop in for the main show tomorrow if that's okay.
Okay. By the way, when are you doing yours?
What, Shenanigans?
Yeah.
I gotta get the fucking people together to do it. It's always such a pain in the ass. It's a four panel show, you know, so it's fucking the bitch to get 4 people together. Anyway, I'm gonna go die.
Wait a minute.
Talk to you guys later.
No dying.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
And letting us know that you're still alive.
No dying.
I am still alive.
I sent. I did send you my phone number.
Yes, you did.
Okay. So just in case.
So, as a heads up, if you can think of anybody who would be good on a Shenanigans, let me know. Anybody who'd be open it, let me know, because we are still looking for two more people to put on the show.
How many people are on the show?
I have 1 co-host already picked. 2 more. That's my other episode. Fuck.
So, Doc and Kadant, you're up for it?
No, we're just boring. That's why we're only on at 2
No, you're
a.m.
not. No, you're not.
Yeah, that's why we were allocated this time slot. Shit.
That plus I can talk about dicks on here. Speaking of which, hey, gaming. Let's talk about dicks.
I was worried for a second. I thought you were going to talk about gaming's dick.
What's wrong with my
gaming, please describe to me your dick, please.
Okay, it's really fat.
No, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this.
Both of my hands.
Hold on.
Easily grab it.
Everything.
Watch, I'm sorry. He went away.
This is why I have long hair, to give you something to grab onto. Please continue.
And I definitely have a really fat mushroom head. Very popular with the boys. Yeah.
By the way, I did send you a link, Bastard Beast. I don't know if you jumped into the Discord or not. No, I didn't see you, so I can send you a link again if you wanna DM me.
Exactly.
And good morning, Evil Dead Ed. Yes, we are running. Yeah, there's several of us peoples around.
Doc, I'm gonna admit to something to you,
Okay.
but don't tell anybody, okay? Because it's just us.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a little drunk.
Really?
What
I've
about
been
horny?
drinking.
Listen.
I haven't come in a week, for fuck's sake, gaming. Of course I'm horny.
Also, same.
Well, that's not going to be an issue here now, is it?
Nope.
Nope.
Both of you go fuck yourselves.
But I also have a gummy in my system.
Oh, well, I might
It would have sounded better if you said a cummy.
I wish.
Right.
I need protein. I mean, what?
Whoa, hold on a minute now. I mean, unless there is...
I said come up.
Oh, no. God damn it, we're back here again.
I can't remember when she laughs. I love it. Oh my god.
I can't
The
hear that's
return
what
of
I had
the
to
fear
do.
boner.
Oh, we're cum fairies now?
You guys wake me up, bring me here, and you. I mean, you know,
it
I
was
was
necessary for universe bending.
I was promised. I was
Are
promised.
you really gonna complain about universe bending right now?
I was promised some things happened.
I have to say that I'm very happy I came back to Kadant laughing intensely. Okay,
Fucking
Kadant,
hell,
you have the
guys.
most magnificent laugh ever.
I like to consider it like almost like an Ursula laugh.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Ursula
is
all
nothing.
at the same time.
Wells kind of laugh.
First-
Royale from fucking James Bond. in, like,
Excuse
what was
me,
it,
everyone. I was trying to
1967?
say something.
Yeah.
May I?
No!
Please?
Poor unfortunate souls! Yes, please, buddy.
Kadant, your
Mhm.
laughter is way better than Ursula.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me Willow Witch.
I mean, we all have to go evil somewhere.
You know what's funny is I used to adjust my laugh so it was higher pitched.
Oh no.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, we
don't
can
know.
go there too.
No, please.
No, the reason why is because my laugh used to be deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I have the same problem. My laugh's deep, and I actually force it to go high because it sounds unnaturally deep, and I hate it.
Mine's the opposite.
Who has ever complained about 2D?
Oh, very, very strange.
But you
Not me. I'm just saying.
When you're supposed to have a vagina and you sound like you might have a dick.
I mean,
No.
Merch hair
He's
and
talking
That
about
is
a different kind of 2D.
That is my goal.
Wait a minute. If you have a harem fantasy, why must it wait?
It's not a fantasy. But we're not going to have this discussion, darling. Please. Don't give me no copy.
Mark.
He's so uncomfortable.
See, the real
It
thing
was
here is
then
I'm
he
a
realized.
ghost fantasy.
Yeah.
Contempt
People
laughing
fear
makes
Kadant.
me
No, not
happy.
in reality. No, Merc fears Kadant.
You should.
Kadant laughing makes me happy. That's all I can
This is
Don't whisper in the mic,
for
please.
you.
It actually makes me nauseous.
Oh, that kind of happy.
No. Whispering in the mic actually makes me nauseous.
Because I'm happy.
I'm sorry, Bun Bun.
Tee.
It's okay. You didn't know.
He didn't know. He was young.
Also, I would now like to inform everybody, including Kadung and the lovely Mona, we are adopting Bun Bun as our child, and we are going to teach her the lovely, wicked ways of being malevolent.
Oh, don't you dare!
So well the other night. She can do this.
Oh no. No more.
Oh yes. No.
Oh no. I
Even
can
more so
growl
because he's
way
trying
more
to
than you guys.
protest it.
I can growl way more than you guys can.
We're gonna be winding up with fucking a Discord surrogacy going on here soon.
Bun Bun.
Oh no.
You may be able to do the Merc, shut up. You may be able to do the metal growl, but you've never heard me have sex.
Oof.
I would like not to.
Growl.
I would like not to.
I'm gonna have to
I
pass.
get feral.
I'm gonna have to pass.
I'm just saying. I get feral. Doc, you're never
I know
allowed
you
to hear
get
that.
feral.
Never.
I don't want to. I don't want to hear you have sex. You're my sister. I don't want to hear you have sex.
Jesus God. Oh no.
Oh yes.
The Merc gets it.
He gon' get it.
Bastard beast. Bastard beast. No uwu. No uwu for you.
Oh well.
Oh whoa.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
I need to
Yeah.
drink more for this.
By the way, good morning to Taco Stancia. Good morning
Hi, Taco
to
Stancia.
Cybertaz.
Hi,
And
Sabotage.
No,
Hi, Sabotage.
he's been here the whole damn time. We already said hi to him.
I-
He only gets one.
Well,
He only gets one a night.
Before now. Till now.
There's only one per list.
He's Markalicious.
Gross.
Oh, that's what I do. We're
And
trying
that
to
shit
work out
isn't
the headset.
bit words. I failed.
The kinks that I told you I make it up as I go along. Knock it off. God damn.
Oh wait. Okay.
I'm sorry, Doc.
Are you really? Are you really? Let it flow.
No.
Markalicious.
No, Tom
These
Lee.
bitches are so
This
vicious.
stream is not getting to kawaii. Never.
What? No.
Did I kill it?
I forget people. Who's Bastard Beast again?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
I am the Great Cricket.
I know who you are. I know who we are. We are one. We are Legion.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
I am Spartacus.
We are many.
No, I am Spartacus.
I
Yes.
am
Yes,
Spartacus.
No, I said my name is
I'm not
Legion.
Spartacus.
For we are many.
See, that's why you're the love child, because you get it. We are Legion, for we are many.
She's gonna get it.
Don't call me a love child.
One of us. One of us. One of us. This is beautiful. You guys put happiness. I'm fucking faded. I'm so fucking cross-faded right now. This is beautiful. Edibles and alcohol are such a good combination.
Yes.
All I can say is, bitches! I'm about to fuck you up.
Just explode.
Oh
Oh,
Oh,
Carl, good morning, but you might want to run away. I'm just saying.
Hi, Carl.
Get out of here. Trust me,
Carl.
it'll be the best decision
Carl.
of your life. Just get out of
But have
No, Carl, we're so glad you came. We need you to stay.
wait, how'd you know he came?
Run! Run!
I saw it through his webcam.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Darling, are you uncomfortable?
What am I doing here? Why am I still awake and why am I still drinking alcohol?
The real question is why
Why
are
you
you
keep
wearing pants?
asking stupid questions? Just
It's only discomfort because
Are you wearing pants because they're comfy?
I'm
not.
wearing pants.
I'm not
What the
wearing. I'm laying
fuck are
in
pants?
bed. I'm not. So I don't have pants on.
So am I, and I'm still wearing pants because they're
Picture
comfy.
it didn't happen, Kadant.
Huh?
Picture what didn't happen.
What picture?
That you're not wearing pants.
Oh, I'll show you a picture, gaming. Here, hold on. Let me get my light on, because if I took a picture now, like you won't really see anything.
Darkness.
If I don't see panties, it didn't happen yet.
Oh, you want me to be wearing panties?
Oh well, if you're totally nude, that's perfectly fine too. Whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't sleep in clothes. Gaming. If I'm in my bed in clothes, that's just because like I accidentally passed out, or I'm like,
or have
cuddling the
company
cocoa.
over.
Hey, on this
Which
channel,
is another reason for me to wear pants because I'm not about to pass out.
on this particular channel, pants are always optional.
I don't do.
Thank you, Doc.
I don't think I've ever wore pants in the stream.
I sincerely, for all 50 something interviews that I did with Doctor on Call, I was in boxers. I was pantsless the whole time.
I'm not convinced.
I am both disappointed and not disappointed in T-Public right now.
Why?
Why?
So I went to go find you without clicking on your link, and so I typed in your name, and you're not what came up, but something acceptable did, but I'm still disappointed. I got Doc
I know.
Holiday instead.
What?
No, you need to find Doc Griffon.
Yes, not the Doc Holiday, although he is acceptable, he is not Doc Griffin.
I mean, just go to the link down in the description below.
I forgot I had it open to do that. My bad.
You know what you should do though?
Buy it.
You should look for the fuck my face design.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm trying to talk myself out of that one, Triplet. Don't talk me into it.
Fuck my face.
Get it? Because I'm about to.
Well, you got another day where it's 30% off.
Yep.
I would get it if I could, Doc, but I can't. Damn it! Don't. Oh,
Does it come in anything other
discount? But
Yeah.
it can be awkward.
Yeah. You can for all the shirts, you can pick whatever color that you wanted in.
And while you're there, you can check out my 2 new designs.
You got new designs?
Yes.
Throw the link up. There it is.
I
got it.
I have. Yeah. It's the you'll never see a gherkin shirt and Brine Me Daddy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I forgot to get Samaj on that shit. My design ideas.
Yes.
Fuck.
For the finest.
Remind me later.
Designs. You to get Samaj on your shit.
Kadant?
Yes.
How do you feel about this? Design where you're just leaning over with your hand on a pickle jar and it says Brine Me Daddy.
Yeah, the only suggestion I would make with the Brine Me Daddy is there should be a little splash on it somewhere.
Yes.
You left out the rest of it, Bunny.
Yeah, I didn't get to it because I
I'm
was
sorry.
interrupted.
Go, please. It's not my show. Go.
Sorry,
Go
I'm
ahead.
bitching at your dad. But yeah, so Kadant, you leaning over, slightly with your hand on a pickle jar with the text "Brine Me Daddy," and me in an actual pickle jar with the text Brian me daddy.
I have an idea.
What?
You and me next to each other.
No. Then no.
All you see is Pickle's green hand holding the pickle jar as we're just down there smiling with our mouths open. Obviously, we're saying, bride me daddy.
No, that gets very incestuous, and I'm not down
How's
with
that incestuous? It's him briding us. It's not us doing anything with each other.
No, but it gets very incestuous, not actual incest.
Y'all very strange. Y'all very, very strange.
Shut up!
And fuck you too,
Says
Merc.
the man uncomfortably
You're
disturbed by the presence of 3 women laughing at once.
I just want the pickle jar to be briding us in the face. Like you can see it splashing on our tits and our face.
Okay.
That definitively sounds like a fucking samaj.
Incestuous. It sounds incestuous.
How does it sound incestuous?
Could not tell you.
It's a threesome.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not like you have to interact. I've been in quite a few threesomes.
No, but it implies it. It implies it.
I'm a too. Also.
How about some Merc merch with the 3?
I don't have a channel. I don't promote myself.
But Kadun does.
I don't have a TeePublic store.
See, now, Merc, I thought you would hook up with that that polo special offer that they had on I think it's over. But they had like a polo for $5 and you can get your own embroidered logo on it.
No, you'll have to go to my OnlyFans to see what I have available.
It's not dick pics, is it?
Oh, yeah, well, I'll never see it.
Is it dick pics? She's giggling like it's dick pics.
It's dick pics.
Yeah, but the
butthole pictures.
The real pickle.
No! I'm not okay with this.
Merc's ginger butthole.
No!
May I that is totally off topic.
No, I liked where the idea was going though. If Merc does ever do a shirt, he should probably do one where he is under great torment and stress for his avatar by his harem. Yes.
I agree, but I have something, and Pickle was the only one who replied.
What did you ask me, Bun?
May I please say something that is way off topic?
To try to get us off topic, sure.
Yeah, that too.
Can't get me off.
I don't think this is gonna get you off gaming.
You never know. I'm weird.
It's been a while
Anyway,
for him.
I love the fact that I shaved the sides of my head.
Oh yeah,
it's
I just came. Thank you.
So much.
I didn't know
And
that's where it
it
was
is
going.
so
but
soft.
I heard shave,
It is-
and I'm just like, wait a minute, where?
Oh
what?
god, I came again. Damn it, Bun.
That's right.
Yeah, well,
Gaming is afraid of vaginas.
I'll hold
I'm
this up
never
on-
gonna talk to you guys again.
I was listening and took it earnestly until I realized that this would probably make you look very attractive because, hi, I'm bi. I have no judgment on anybody.
Gross. I mean, what? Hi.
I'm bi too. Hi, by the way.
Gross.
Represent.
I shaved my sides too.
Anyways,
So it's
Why?
My boner just died.
So Bun, how soft is it?
Bar.
It is like a kitten. It is like a kitten that just got fluffed up its fur. It is like super, super soft.
I now want to pet the sides of your hair.
Yes.
They are the kitten soft.
Leave the pussy out of this.
Oh,
Everyone would be allowed to pet my head at this point. And I don't usually allow that.
Yeah. Anybody wants to come and pet my head? And yeah, pants are down.
Gaming, can I pet your head with my mouth?
Fuck yeah, bitch.
No petting.
I'm just gonna be over here. So
We are so sorry, Doc, but not really. You know this.
Stop, I'm really fucking crossfaded. I think I should just go.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think you're bitching out.
well, we got about
Coming from Merc.
we got about another
know,
15
right?
minutes. So
Alright.
and then
I can
and
do
and then
15.
and then we'll move to the after stream where it can only get worse.
Yay!
You're right. We are doing the wind down. I got here just in time to not be here.
Stop
Shit.
it.
Bunny left.
You are not
Aw.
now that you've arrived.
Bunny, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Well, it is your show.
She's like, but I'm still gonna listen. Well, okay then. That's fine. Wow.
Wow.
This is like the music playing is like if in the 60s the Hispanics made pornos.
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
It's kind of got like that little cha-cha-cha rhythm going.
Cha-cha-cha.
Que rico cha-cha-cha.
Is there anything else that we really need to talk about?
Not really. I mean, we could talk about the latest in COVID-19 statistics.
Can we not?
Or,
Yay!
well, people, I tell you what. Let's go ahead. I will open up the one Facebook group that I've been watching lately, which is a lot of fun.
Well, while you open that up, speaking of the Wu flu, it is apparently suspected that California may have already been exposed to it since November, and so they may have some people here that they're hoping have formed antibodies.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Yeah.
Now just make them stop shitting in the streets.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not where I live, so I don't have to worry about whatever's wrong with San Francisco.
Oh, you're such a NIMBY.
What's the name?
Not in my backyard. By the way, celebrity death notices. Apparently, he played an Oompa Loompa, an Ewok, and he was a time bandit. Malcolm Dixon has died at the age of 66. Did he die from corona?
No, he died from midgetoid arthritis.
Midgetoid arthritis. Yeah.
Hey. It's a
Hey.
Yeah, don't mess with the midgets. Don't
Hey.
you pat me on the head. Mm-mm.
Hey.
shit.
It doesn't say what he died from. Also, the guy who was the doctor in the Human Centipede, Dieter Lesar, he has died.
Oh, okay.
Is that like the big fucking eyeballed creepy motherfucker?
Oh wait, he died back on February 29th, and they just reported it now.
Wow.
Wait, well, what did he die from? God damn it, Dread Central, fuck you. If you're not gonna say what they died from, don't report it. Some writer from Saturday Night Live died, and it was way too late. What?
Way too late.
Husband of grandma who befriended teen through accidental text dies of COVID. What the fuck? How desperate are you guys?
Right. Are we just digging for news stories now?
Yeah, Mort Drucker died. I remember him because I used to read Mad magazine. He was a great caricature artist. Or caricature? Yeah.
Caricature. Is he the one who used to do the, you know how you could fold the Mad picture up?
No, he's the one when they would do like the celebrity skits. He was the one usually drawing them.
Okay.
And Linda Tripp is still dead, ladies and gentlemen. Well, wait a minute. It's not the third day yet. So she hasn't had the chance to rise.
I just gotta wait for the third day.
It's just, I keep seeing these people. Died of coronavirus, age 80. Died of coronavirus, age 90. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a life lived.
It's the boomer remover.
Wow. What a cunt.
Who the hell is this? Girl who inspired Charlotte's Web marijuana oil dies after unspecified quote-unquote virus hits family.
Yeah, she was the spearhead of the CBD movement.
Spearhead.
Gaming.
You just wanted to say the word head again, didn't you?
With the spear, even better.
John Preen's dead, but he was 73, so I don't care. Now, the only one that I was kind of like, aw, was Tom Dempsey. He was an NFL kicker, and he kicked a 63-yard field goal, a record that stood for decades. But the unique thing about him was the fact that he was born without any toes on one foot and without any fingers on one hand.
Wow. Well, shit.
Yeah, and he still. Well, then again, I guess he had a club foot, man, and he was in the generation of head-on kickers, not like the soccer style sweeping kick. So I guess that was just like, hammer to football. There it went.
Yeah.
People didn't die of coronavirus. They were already knocking on death's door. Corona just rang the doorbell for them. Huh? Okay. I'll go with that, Carl.
I want to get a bottle of, I don't know, I just want to get a spray bottle and write on it boomer remover, and then like in the parentheses where it says like ingredients and shit like that, write Wu flu, Kung flu, the Ching Chong infection, COVID, the Chinese fever, which is different from yellow fever.
Is it?
And I just like go around and walk.
Wait,
huh?
Is it different than jungle fever?
Yes.
Different continent.
Yes, exactly. But I wanna just go around with that and then have like a little like person with a mask on. Just like spray small children who are screaming.
No, you need to borrow Pickle's Plague Doctor mask.
Oh, Pickle, it's such a good mask.
I gotta get one.
I need a better one.
I need to hit up my booth owner and be like, hey, do you have any more of those? Like, because he makes them of like leather and they're tight.
Ooh.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is you like tight leather.
I think that's what she's saying.
Duly noted.
Okay, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna put this up because I don't know. I will no context tweet it. I'll throw it in the ward as well. My Chinese dealer is like, is this Seraphonite? And so I will put
Angel Stone?
Yeah. Basically, it loosely translates to angel stone. Okay, that's what he sent me.
Okay.
Now, ooh, I'm feeling kind of hip.
Is it a hip? A hip to the hip, to the hip, hip hop. You don't stop. I rock it to the bang bang boogie. Sit up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Now, what you hear is not a test because I'm a rapping to the beat. Okay, so here's an actual picture of Seraphonite.
Oh yeah, no way in hell.
Now, Seraphonite, the reason why they call it Seraphonite is because when they first discovered it, here, let me show you a piece of rough.
They were surfing at night?
It looked like angel wings.
Yep.
Hence the name Seraphonite. So I'm going to have to go back to David. That's what he says his name is. I'm pretty sure it's not, but that's what he says his name is.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Seraphonite's beautiful. I've been searching for it. And what
that is one of my favorite colors. Like my biggest favorite colors are like silver, gold, bronze, copper. You know when they combine all the colors together? Like I love those colors together.
It's because he likes all that metal.
Shut up. She ain't lying. Shut up, Mona.
It's why I like, I think it's one of the reasons why I got drawn to the Tiger's Iron Ball that I have. Because it has like that, just that beautiful like mix of those colors. Because mine has like that gold, the obvious gold that's in it, as well as like the black and then some like almost gunmetal gray. And
well, wait a minute. Hold on. Is it...
And some red.
Is it Tiger's Eye or is it Tiger Iron? Because
I said Tiger's Iron.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Tiger's Eye. Yeah, I've got a beautiful Tiger's Iron. I love that thing. And the guy's like, I didn't kind of shape it right, so is $8? Oh, okay. And it's like a 50 millimeter, or it's like a 55 millimeter sphere. And I'm like, yeah, because it's like 55 and kind of 56 on one side of it. I'm like, fuck that, I'll take it.
Now see me, it's all about the weight. Like that's what drew me to this one in the first place, was the fact that it had so much weight to it. I'm like, if I chuck this at somebody's head, I could possibly kill them.
And by the way,
yeah, basically,
the metallic that makes it Tiger's Iron is, of course, hematite. And hematite is supposedly a grounding stone. So, so as your internet dad, you are grounded.
I'm down for that. I'm down. I'm like a clown. Charlie Brown. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Cadet.
I have a feeling
that tonight's gonna be a good night.
That right now it's gonna be Schiller time.
Somebody know Buttercup. Okay, we went bottom to top last time. We'll go top to bottom this time. Let me go ahead and run this incredibly outdated ad scroll. With I know that Ms. Murder still does stuff. Matter of fact, I just watched one of her videos about sexes and serial killers. Battle of the sexes when it comes to serial killers.
And when?
So yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know if I know there's like 3 of them that are still consistent, and I'm not counting mine. So, Eleanor, is there anything that you would like to show?
Be decent, but don't feel that you have to be decent to others. I mean, you just gotta be a cunt sometimes.
And yes, Evil Dead Ed, I was almost rapping there for a minute.
Almost.
Man, I remember when that song fucking blew up. I was living in the projects at the time. Holy shit! Because they were already doing like kind of Grandmaster Flash and the Furies 5. So it was nice not having to hear everybody blaring Keith Sweat all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, tell me about it. And next would be our friend. Our beach buddy. Gaming and Yelling.
Subscribe!
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And Pickle?
I'm the Full Metal Pickle. You can find me over at the Full Metal Pickle channel. Where on Tuesdays I do that sounding board show, a music show. And on Wednesday and Thursday nights I do Nocturnal Transmissions, your midweek pre-IRS destination, should Doc decide to run.
Yeah, because I'll try to jump on and go, I'm not fucking doing anything tonight. Go as long as you want. And then if you're like in mid conversation, like tonight, I'm not gonna run because I want to sit here and listen. We are very flexible here at the IRS, and it's not because we all do yoga.
Hetero flexible.
I am pretty flexible.
I like yoga. It's kept me flexible. I can't feel half my body with diabetic neuropathy, but I can sure as fuck bend it. We should get Bunny on so she could shill. But Merc, no, we'll let Mona go first. Mona, do you have anything you'd like to shill?
I just want to thank Merc for coming for his torture for the evening.
No problem.
Pretty sure he's gonna come again.
Thanks for coming.
But is he really coming? Come on now.
Not yet.
Wait a minute. Is that a cat or a squirrel?
I think it's a cat.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was a squirrel because of the bushy tail.
Oh my.
I said bush.
Hey, pussy can be bushy too.
Only if you're watching an 80s porn.
Oh my god.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm okay with the 80s porn unless, they drop trowel and it's like shrubbery. It's like something that somebody on the beach of Normandy would be happy to hide behind.
Mm-hmm.
Something that would provide cover.
One of the weirdest 80s porns that I've ever watched. It was just like this guy pouring oil all over a chick's ass, and he was just rubbing it like for like an hour, and I'm just like, yeah, it's nice and all, but I mean, yeah.
Do you remember, this is a couple years back when they were doing the Berkeley thing, and the right and the left got into a fight, and this dreadlock chick came up and was going to throw like a bottle full of something at somebody, and then one of the
Moldylocks. Yeah, she built the fuck.
Yeah, Moldylocks, and she got fucking decked. She did porn, and
yep.
And
her daddy found out.
I was dumb enough to. Somebody sent me a link. Oh yeah, here she did porn.
Yeah, Blue Waffle.
Oh man, oh man. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna. Yeah, we really need to. We really need to put that up.
Oh boy.
If I can find it.
No.
Please don't find it.
I have no desire to see that again.
Just look up Lemon Party.
No.
Oh, wrong one.
Nope. No, he likes beats, man.
No, but I swear to God, she had bushes in every place, and it looked like there was like lint in it.
Oh.
Oh, here. I'll just no context tweet a quote from Moldy Locks when she was working Chatterbait.
Oh Christ!
There you go. For those of you who don't want to get on to that evil thing that's called der Twitters, what she said was, "I'm logging off now because Nazis ruin everything. Alt-righters ruin everything because they're beta males that can't keep their dick in their pants. It's really sad. I hope you put this whole conversation on Reddit." And she said this on Chatterbait.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What a brilliant, brave, and stunning.
Sign of the times. Sign of the fucking times.
Oh, there's a picture of somebody eating her pussy, and it's a male. Oh, no, I'm not going to post that because I have morals.
No, you don't.
What the fuck are morals?
They're called TOS standards.
Oh.
God damn you, 4chan. Oh, these guys get me into more trouble. That is if I actually went on to 4chan.
So I'm gonna retweet something for you, Doc. It's probably
You can't backpedal from it now, Doc. You've yeeted yourself down the hole of admission.
I'm probably not gonna give two fucks about this, but I don't know.
Well, back when it was fun and it was do, let's just fuck with everything. I still think it's a hard time to find any political correctness there. And here I will.
But that's where you've done the oxymoron of words together. Political correctness, like
Here and just for the ladies in the audience there, I went ahead and evened it up, so we can close the night out. Merc, is there anything that you would like to shill?
Come follow me on my daily journey of existential crises on Twitter.
Find him on us, Chatterbait and OnlyFans.
ERCMINT. And nothing else. I'm in quarantine. I'm doing shit. I'm doing fuck all. So
See Merc Ginger Butthole on his OnlyFans.
yeah.
By the way, I have a couple of very small opals, but those are exceptional pieces in gaming.
They look pretty cool.
Those are exceptionally beautiful. And those are hard to find. He may have a handful of them, but good God, it probably took a a couple of tons of rock digging to find those. I've got some little ones that a friend of mine sent me who lives in Australia. She's just like, yeah, we found these. I'm like, well, you suck.
This is spite.
Kadant, what's your favorite color?
Blood.
Gold.
That's the ultimate yellow brick.
I like gold and purple, black and green and red and blue and.
You know what? This elevator music one is pretty damn interesting because the guy took it from a mall where he worked, where it's one of those 120-minute long cassette tapes, and so that's what he's playing. He digitally transferred this cassette tape.
Nice.
I think I remember some of this fucking mall music. That's what scares me. Okay. So
gold and purple and black.
So, Kadant, what did you want to show? Oh, Carl. He said that's not lint, Doc. It's called clitty litter. Anything else that you would like to show, Kadant?
For the tastiest of merchandise, look no further than Full Metal Pickle's TeePublic store. That's right, Full Metal Pickles Tea Public Store. Now with 2 new designs. So stop by Full Metal Pickles Tea Public Store and praise the Birkin bitches. Also, for the finest in Insomniac merchandise, stop by Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store. Oh yeah, Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store with over 32 different designs. So make sure to stop by Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store and buy something, damn it.
Oh, God. Bastard Beast. They're lust bunnies. No, they're not. No.
Hey, I'm a little disappointed.
Why?
You guys don't have fuck my face in a tank top. I was gonna go for the full tank top exposure of, you know, like, if you're gonna do the thing, you gotta do the thing.
It should be in a tank top.
I'm gonna look again, but...
Wait a minute. Yeah, because like half the shirts that Cadet gets are tank tops.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it's a thing. Maybe my computer's just being retarded and needs hit upside the head.
Yeah, if you scroll down underneath where it shows the hoodie, it also says tank top.
Okay.
Although I always get my tank tops in like the largest size I can afford that's possible, so I can walk around the house in nothing but it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. I like to wear my tank tops like a dress, and then like if I tug down on the bottom of it, like just the straps cover my nipples, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm sexy.
So,
Look at my titties.
so then Mona must be in heaven because she's in the land of the long and tall.
I was just going to say.
Yeah, quite a few of my shirts have gone missing.
Oh, dude, I tell you what, that's for me back in the day, my concert T-shirts would start coming up missing.
Oh no, she knows better.
And I'm like, we are done. Return the shirt, or we are done. And when they'd return the shirt, I go, we are done.
Ooh.
I have been bequeathed, as he is my best friend, with one of his hoodies.
Okay.
It is a thing.
Well, no, the big straw was I had a Dead Kennedy's Frankenchrist shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. Although I was going through all my old shirts, and I did find my original Pink Floyd shirt. I found my Typo Negative shirt, and I found my Extreme Midget Wrestling.
Yeah, they would get along quite well.
Yes.
Although I did find myself getting rid of all the Batman Lego shirts because they're Walmart and they're cheap.
Right.
Although I did keep the one Batman Lego shirt that has the Joker that says "Welcome to Lego Town," Joker style. So I kept that one. I'm probably going to toss it because I settled with I'm only going to take 8 tubs worth of clothes with me, and 8 because some of the things like my full mechanics jumpsuit that takes up like half a tub. And ain't no way I'm getting rid of that fucking thing.
Okay, weren't we supposed to like been off air like 4 hours ago?
Yeah, here, I'll go ahead.
God damn it.
I'll go ahead and I'll fade the elevator music. And I'll say all my stuff is down there in the descriptor. So if you want it, if you need it, there it is. We appreciate support, and by we I mean all the personalities that run freely in my head. And with that, I'd like to thank everybody who was on the show this evening. That includes TM Ryder, Gaming and Yelling, Mona, Bunny, Full Metal Pickle, Eleanor, Merc, and Watch. But of course, that's only half the cast. The other half is you. Yes, you. I'm pointing at you in the chat. Oh, by the way, good morning, Lo-Fi, and you can join us in the after stream if you'd like.
Hello, waifu.
So, who knows? Maybe one of these days, if you get the gumption and you want to drop in, then yeah, go ahead and do that. And who knows? Maybe we get you on stream. We might make you monkey ass famous at the chaotic crossroads of the overnight internet. So, for my mystical, magical, malevolent, magnificent, maleficent, and mass destructive co-host Kadad.
Yes.
And myself, Doc Griffin. Thanks everybody for stopping out this evening. And if you would please, just do me one simple favor. Leave the money on the dresser. Bye.
Fuck them, get paid.